to dwell together in peace and in harmony. Hine, 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 שבת אחים גם יחד. How good and how pleasant it is for brothers and sisters to dwell together in peace and in harmony. How good and how pleasant it is for brothers and sisters to dwell together in peace and in harmony. We're so excited to see everyone. And we're gonna start in about like a minute or so. So good to see everyone's faces. On this Sunday morning, it's a little gloomy outside, but at least we're all here together. שבת אחים גם יחד. Good morning, everyone. So good to see you. We're going to start with a little bit of Hine Matov, a little more Hine Matov with some clapping. And Amanda, are you there and ready for me? You can spotlight Amanda too if she's here. She's going to be my echo. And I want to see everybody clapping. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is,
how good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is
to be together on this day. How good it is,
how good it is,
how sweet it is,
how sweet it is
to be together on this day. Hine matov, umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
When I say Boker Tov, everybody say Boker Or.
Boker Or,
And I say Boker Tov, everybody say Boker Or.
Boker Or.
Everybody ready? Thumbs up. Everybody ready? Hands in the air. Everybody ready? Wave them around. Boker Tov.
Boker Or.
Boker Tov, everybody. So good to see all your faces. I'm so glad we're together on the same screen. It's really sweet to see all of you. I miss being in the same room with you, but this is close second best. I hope you guys have a great day. Just like the cantor said, it's a little bit gray outside, but it's nice and bright in here. And every morning is, this is such a great way to start when I see everybody's smiles and hear your voices and see that you're dancing and clapping and singing and hanging out in your comfy spaces at home. So we're really excited to start this day together. We're going to continue now with some blessings to give thanks for all of the things that we have to be grateful for this morning.
All right, here we go. Difference between day and night.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for opening our eyes.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for giving us the ability to stretch.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for giving us the ability to lakum, stand up.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for giving us firm ground to stand on.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for giving us the ability to move.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for giving us these clothes.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for giving us strength.
Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, for all of these awesome TAs and for the ability to lashevet, to sit down. And so I ask you all to write in the chat what you are grateful for this morning. I think it's always a good practice to just remember all of the blessings that we have in our lives. So start filling in that chat with some blessings, and we are going to get ready for our barhu with a little barhu in the house. I said ho, I said hey, I said are you ready to pray?
I said ho, I said hey, I said are you ready to pray?
Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. Let's come together to pray.
Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up. Let's come together to pray.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is how we make a minion. Your turn.
I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is how we make a minion.
I said hey, I said you. Now let's all stand up for Barhu.
I said hey, I said you. Now let's all stand up for Barhu.
Even Zoom delays cannot stop us from rapping. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lie lie lie, 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 yalla lie lie lie. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed. Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai.
The first blessing that we say after Baruch Hu every time we pray is a prayer that we give thanks to God for the nature of the world that we're living in. We give thanks for the light of the sun in the morning and the moon at night and the stars that shine all night long. There is a part of the prayer that I really love that we say in the morning where it's talking about God's creation, and it says, Uftuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh vreshit, which means every day God starts over with the work of creation. Which means that every day we wake up, it's like the first day of the world all over again. I love that reminder because it helps me remember that even if I had a crummy day yesterday, or if I didn't sleep very well, if I woke up in a bad mood or something didn't go the way I wanted, every day is a new start. Every day is a brand new beginning, and I can make every day into the kind of day that I want to have. I can be the kind of guy I want to be. I can be the kind of son and brother and father and friend that I want to be. Every day is a brand new start. So as we start this day, do some thinking. What kind of person do you want to be today? How do you want today to be different from yesterday? We're going to continue now with our next prayer.
I love that teaching. Thank you, Rabbi. So I thought it would be helpful to review our sign language for the Shema, because I know that some of you are joining us for Sunday school for the first time this year, and we just jumped right into sign language, and it's like, well, what are they doing? And so I thought before Emily leads us in the Shema, we do a quick little review of what all of the signs mean. And I think I'm just going to do the first half of it today, and we'll keep signing the second half, but we'll learn about the meanings of the second half maybe next week. So for this week, just the first half of the Shema. And so when we say Shema, that word actually means listen. And so you'd think that the sign would be this. But I learned from a rabbi who works with the deaf community, and he translated as pay attention. And so that when we say Shema, we're really focusing, we're paying attention to what's right in front of us, because sometimes we get distracted. So let's all do that. Shema, exactly. And then we say Yisrael, and Yisrael can mean two things. It can mean Israel, the place, and so that's we take our pinky and we go on either side of our mouth. That's for Israel, the place. But Israel can also mean all of the Jewish people, and so we kind of gather in all the Jewish people like this. So that one has two signs. So we go Yisrael, okay, and then we say Adonai, and Adonai is the word we use for God, and we think of God as all around us. And so we go like this, Adonai, and then Eloheinu, that means our God. And so we bring our hand down and we go like this, Eloheinu, like it's our God. All right, so far we have Shema, Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu. The next one is Adonai again, which we already know. Adonai is all around us. And the last word, echad, means one. But instead of just saying one by itself, we say all of us are together in this as one. And so that is our echad. So now Emily's going to lead us now that we know what it all means.
Thank you. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Neolam Vaed Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha B'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha.
And so we all may be seated, and we are going to sing a little Love Adonai. And Emily and Maya are going to do some moves for us. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. Love Adonai, your God. With all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your Awesome. All right. Well, we are going to now sing our Micha Mocha prayer. These are the words that the Israelites sang after they had crossed the Red Sea and escaped from slavery, and they look ahead to freedom. And so we sing this song joyously together.
So friends, this morning we're starting reading a new section of the Torah like we do every week. Up until this week, you'll remember we've been hearing stories about the creation of the world and Noah and the ark and all of those exciting things at the very beginning of the Torah story. Today, we meet a couple of new characters who are going to be very, very important to the story. This week, we are meeting Abraham and Sarah, who Judaism believes were the first people that we can call Jews in the Torah, because they were the first family that had a very special relationship with God that we call a covenant, a kind of agreement between God and people, where people agree to do some things for God and God agrees to do some things to take care of people. So this week we meet Abraham and Sarah, and for the first time, God tells Abraham that he and Sarah will be chosen to start a new nation, to start a new people. And at the very beginning of this week's section of the Torah, God tells Abraham, Lech Lecha, go out, I'm going to have you start up your mission and begin doing the things that I need you to do to fulfill your part of the covenant. But what's really interesting is that even though God is sending Abraham and Sarah on this mission to do all kinds of things for the covenant with God, the words that God tells Abraham are Lech Lecha, which mean in English something like, go for yourself. Now, it's a little weird. If God is sending Abraham on a mission to do things for God, why does it say go for yourself instead of go for me? One of the reasons, I think, is that the message of Jewish life, and the message that I hope you learn here at the Helfman Religious School, is that what's most important to us is that all of you grow up to be the best kind of yourself that you can be. We're never going to ask you to be as smart as Moses or as brave as Miriam or as faithful as Abraham. We're never going to ask you to be anybody else besides who you are. But what we are going to ask you to be is that you will become the best kind of yourself that you possibly can. All of you can do things that no one else on earth can do. All of you have skills and abilities and stuff that your family loves about you that's not like anyone else in the world at any other time in history. And so what we need from you, and what the covenant with God needs from you, I think, is for you to live up to all of the best parts of yourselves, to think about what makes you unique and special, and be that kind of person the best way you possibly can. That's the way that we uphold our covenant with God. That's the way that we make the world the way that we want it to be, a place where everyone is respected and taken care of, where we look out for people who need a little bit of extra help. And when there is difficulty and struggle in the world, we do our part to bring togetherness and unity and peace. So that's the message from this week's Torah portion. We're going to hear some more about Abraham and Sarah and their family in the weeks ahead. But for now, just like I said before, today is a day of a brand new start. And today is a day for all of us to think about what we bring to the world and how we can do the best job of living up to our covenant with God. And so we're going to continue with another piece of music. This is a piece of music that calls God Oseh Shalom, the one who makes peace. But it's also important to remember that it's not just God's job to bring peace to the world, right? We have to do our part too. All of us have to bring the parts that are inside our own hearts and souls to do what we can to make our families places where there is peace, our homes, our communities, and our city and our world, so that we can work with God in the covenant to bring peace to the world.
Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
It's so great to see everybody's faces this morning. Thank you for being here this morning. Thanks for bringing the best parts of yourselves. I'm really excited to see what today brings for all of you and to hear the amazing things that all of you will do to make our world a better place. So we're going to move toward our closing song, and that, I think, is the cantor. It's going to lead us in a little piece of music.
Yes, one of my favorites. So I hope you'll do the moves with me and Emily. Well, I'm going to play guitar, so Emily's going to do the moves. And now Miss Stephanie has some announcements for us.
I do. So first of all, we're going to need to be a little patient today because Miss Gail is not here. I'm working as fast as I can on getting everybody into their breakout rooms. So we will have breakout rooms today, but we will be ending them a few minutes early because as Rabbi Hayon said, today we are thinking about the Parshat Noach, the story of Noah. And so after our classes today, we will be joining the Houston Zoo for a very special program. So we will be ending our breakout rooms just a couple of minutes early. And then you should have received the link to join the zoo's Zoom in the Helfman Herald, but we will also be posting it in the chat at the end of class. So we wish you a wonderful day. Don't go away. We still have our Rega B'Ivrit, and I'm hoping that Miss Lucy can help us with the slideshow for that. And we have a wonderful morning, and we will see you soon.
Miss Stephanie, I do not have the slideshow.
I sent it to you. I just sent it to you.
There was not an attachment. It didn't come through. But you know what? I bet we can do it without the attachment. I bet we can just have Miss Sophie and Miss Tammy and Miss Maya do it.
You want another song while you get the slideshow going?
I think that sounds excellent.
I would be happy to do it, but I would also be happy to hear you sing, Cantor, and to sing with you. Whatever floats our boat, and let's float all the boats.
Whatever floats our ark today.
So,
Stephanie, do you want to wait and sing one more song, or do you want to Mr. Sophie to start.
Entirely up to you. Lucy, you should have it now.
Okay. Cantor, why don't you sing us one more quick song while we get ready?
Cool. I'd love to. All right, we're going to sing the books of the Torah because it's always good to be reminded of the books of the Torah. What are the books of the Torah? The books of the Torah. 5 books of Moses. Do you remember those moves? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Joshua, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Genesis starts us out with creation. We learn of our fathers and mothers who paved the way and all the animals. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, we know their names. What are the books of the Torah? The books of the Torah. 5 books of Moses. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Exodus tells the Passover story. In Egypt, the Israelites were slaves. Moses led them down to the water. Crossed the Red Sea, then they were free. We celebrate. What are the books of the Torah? The books of the Torah. 5 books of Moses. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Leviticus gives the laws of our people. Numbers finds us wandering in the sand. Deuteronomy tells the final words of Moses. Lessons to teach before we reach the promised land. What are the books of the Torah? The books of the Torah. 5 books of Moses. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. Yay!
Thank you so much, Cantor. Now we are ready. Okay. Here we go.
It's time for Rega Ba'ivrit. A moment
of Hebrew.
Lots of important words begin with our letter of the week, Shin.
Shalom, peace.
Sukkot Shalom, shelter of peace.
Shalom, Sukkot Shalom, Shema Yisrael. Let's review some letters we've already learned. Sin, Sameach, Simchat Torah. Tav, sounds like Torah, Todah. Lamed, ooh, Lulav, Lev. Reish, Rosh Hashanah, Regal. Samek, Savivon, Sukkah, Sakak. Let's do some Hebrew through movement. I was gonna get Miss Cammie and Miss Maya to say more of this, but I didn't send them the script. So, Lakum al Kisei. Stand up. Lashevet al Kisei. Sit down. Lakum al Kisei. La leket. Stand up and walk. La leket so vive, al qui say. Walk around your chair. Latsur. New word. Lahatzbia, point. Lahatzbia al rosh, point at your head. Lahatzbia al yad, point at your hand. La leket. Lashevet al kisek, sit down. We're done with the moment of Hebrew.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and open the breakout rooms and if we could have one more song, Cantor, that would super help me.
Sure.
We have a lot of people whose names are not their own names. So if you could double check and make sure that your name is listed as your own name, that would help me out a lot. Your first and last name, that would help me out a lot, please. Thank you.
All right, I'm just getting this song ready because this song has to happen. So, hold on. It's worth the wait. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory, children of the Lord. The Lord said to Noah, there's gonna be a floody, floody. Lord said to Noah, there's gonna be a floody, floody. Get your children out of the muddy, muddy, children of the Lord. So Noah, he built him an arky, arky. Noah, he built him an arky, arky. Made it out of hickory, barky, barky, children of the Lord. Let's do rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory, children of the Lord. The animals, they came on by twosies, twosies. Animals, they came on by twosies, twosies. Elephants and kangaroosies, roosies, children of the Lord. It rained and it poured for 40 daisies, daisies. Rained and poured for 40 daisies, daisies. Drove the animals crazy, crazy, oh children of the Lord. Oh, rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory, children of the Lord. The sun came out and dried up the landy, landy. Sun came out and dried up the landy, landy. Everything was fine and dandy, dandy, children of the Lord. One more time, rise and shine, give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory. Rise and shine and give God your glory, glory, children of the Lord. Yay.
We have one more.
The classic one more? Sure. All right. How about my other crazy song about animals to fit our animal day? All right, so you guys have to do these movements with me. So it goes like this. The sun shines down on everyone. The sun shines down on everyone, on the people and the trees, on the mountains and the bees, all around and up and down the world is one. And we're going to count in Hebrew. Achat, shtaim. The sun shines down on every two. The sun shines down on every two. Two is me and you, so women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down the world is one. Achat, shtaim, shalosh. The sun shines down on every three. The sun shines down on every three. 3 birds in the breeze, sipping on afternoon tea. 2 is me and you. So women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down the world is one. Achat, shtaim, shalosh, arba. The sun shines down on every 4. The sun shines down on every 4. This one's kind of crazy. 4 big fat boars. Let me hear your little snorts of the boars. 4 big fat boars chomping on apple cores. 3 birds in the breeze, sipping on afternoon tea. 2 is me and you. So women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down the world is one. Achat, shtaim, shalosh, arba, chamish. The sun shines down on every 5. The sun shines down on every 5. 5 dolphins glide through the air, it's perfect nosedive. 4 big fat boars chomping on apple cores. 3 birds in the breeze, sipping on afternoon tea. 2 is me and you. So women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down the world is one. Achat, shtaim, shalosh, arba, chamesh, sheish. The sun shines down on every 6. The sun shines down on every 6. 6 fluffy baby chicks, ha ha, laughing at magic tricks, ha ha. 5 dolphins glide through the air, it's perfect nosedive. 4 big fat boars chomping on apple cores. 3 birds in the breeze, sipping on afternoon tea. 2 is me and you. So women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down the world is one. Achat, shtaim, shalosh, arba, chamesh, sheish, sheva. The sun shines down on every 7. The sun shines down on every 7. 7 singing rocks. This one's really weird. Counting to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 fluffy baby chicks, ha ha! You have to touch your tummy there while you're laughing. 6 fluffy baby chicks, ha ha! Laughing at magic tricks, ha ha! 5 dolphins glide through the air, it's perfect nosedive. 4 big fat boars chomping on apple cores. 3 birds in the breeze, we got a dog sipping on afternoon tea. 2 is me and you. So women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down the world is one. Achat, shtaim, shalosh, arba, chamesh, sheish, sheva, shmona. The sun shines down on every 8. The sun shines down on every 8. 8 hairy apes racing on roller skates. 7 singing rocks, counting to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 fluffy baby chicks, ha ha, laughing at magic tricks, ha ha. 5 dolphins glide through the air, it's perfect nosedive. 4 big fat boars chomping on apple cores. 3 birds in the breeze, sipping on afternoon tea. 2 is me and you. So women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down the world is one. Achad, shtaim, shalosh, arba, chamesh, sheish, sheva, shmona, tesha. The sun shines down on every 9. The sun shines down on every 9. 9 porcupines. You got to be kicking your feet on this one. Dancing in a chorus line. I'm not wearing shoes. That's true. 8 hairy apes racing on roller skates. 7 singing rocks. Counting to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 fluffy baby chicks. Ha ha. Laughing at magic tricks. Ha ha. 5 dolphins glide through the air. It's perfect nosedive. 4 big fat boars chomping on apple cores. 3 birds in the breeze, sipping on afternoon tea. 2 is me and you. So women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down the world is one. Achad, shtaim, shalosh, arba, chamesh, sheish, sheva, shmona, tesha, eser. The sun shines down on every 10. The sun shines down on every 10. This one we really need right now. 10 barnyard hens practicing Buddhist Zen. 9 porcupines dancing in a chorus line. 8 hairy apes racing on roller skates. 7 singing rocks, counting to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6 fluffy baby chicks, ha ha, laughing at magic tricks, ha ha. 5 dolphins glide through the air, it's perfect nosedive. 4 big fat boars chomping on apple cores. 3 birds in the breeze, sipping on afternoon tea. 2 is me and you. So women in the ocean blue, and all around and up and down, and all around and up and down, and all around and up and down, the world is one. Boop. All right, looks like we need more songs. Emily, do you have any songs you want to do?
That's like one of my favorites.
That is a good one.
Do you want to do, because of the guitar, it's so much better with guitar, Turning of the World?
Turning of the World.
That's kind of weird for this time of year, huh?
I was thinking of Not by Might.
Oh, let's do that. Or Olive Bet, since we keep doing Reggae
Olive Bet is a nice one. All right.
There was also a request for the ARC song. Maybe that's what
I did the ARC song.
Okay.
Well, that was Rise and Shine. But I like the Olive Bet. Let's get that one going.
Yeah.
Right. Should we get everybody to class?
Oh.
We've got just a couple people will be left, but I'm gonna go ahead and open the rooms.
Okay. All right. So we're leaving. Bye.